Good morning, Bruins.
I'm Afton Rutledge.
And I'm Samara Michelle.
And this is Bruin TV. Good morning, Bruins. To start off our show today, we'll get to see a bit of action overseas.
This country is 1,700 miles away from us, but that distance doesn't mean anything. Jamaica is our largest trading partner and has recently had a hurricane come through their country.
Our very own Bradley Barnett goes more in depth about the casualties.
Hi, I'm Bradley with Bruin TV. I'm here to give you the rundown on Hurricane Melissa. On October 28th, Hurricane Melissa made a landfall in Jamaica. Being the largest hurricane in Jamaica's history, it brought winds of up to 185 miles an hour and rainfall up to 12 inches high. This has left thousands without power and homes and sadly killed at least 19 people as Hurricane Melissa makes its way toward Cuba now. All of Bartlesville gives all of their hopes and prayers to those affected by Hurricane Melissa.
This hurricane will more than likely also impact our trade with Jamaica. But, on that note, how about you trade in some money for the world's finest chocolate?
Competitive choir participating students will be selling world's finest chocolate bars. They are raising funds to pay for their fees, their upcoming Branson trips, future trips, and more fees.
$1 per bar, 6 flavors available: caramel, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, almond, wafer crisp, and wafer.
This is the last time $1 bars will be available. The company is phasing out $1 bars and will be bringing bigger bars in January with some new flavors.
So, stock up for the upcoming holidays. Stocking stuffers, that snack stash in your desk, etc., etc.
Choir isn't the only one selling something, however. The theater department is currently selling tickets for their upcoming black box show, The 146-Point Flame.
Sydney Brandstetter poked around and got some insider knowledge about the show.
Good morning, Bruins. This is Sydney Brandstetter with Bruin TV, and today I'm here to tell you about the upcoming Black Box. The upcoming Black Box 146-Point Flame is going to be the 13th and the 15th of November in room A001. You may be wondering why the Black Box isn't in our auditorium like our traditional plays and musicals. Well, that's because a Black Box is a type of theater production that consists of a shorter time for rehearsals and it's in a smaller space. Here we have Alice Roddy, the theater teacher and director, to tell us more.
So a black box is actually a type of performance space. It's basically what it sounds like. It is a room that's usually painted black. There's nothing in it, but it's a very versatile space. But this one provides a more intimate, smaller shows that can be done here. So it basically just gives us more versatility in the type of performances that we have. So the process of a black box is very similar to that of a main stage, except significantly smaller and significantly faster. Our rehearsals are less. We have fewer rehearsals and for a shorter period of time. From start to finish, the audition to closing night is roughly a month. But because it's so simple, we can really dive into the characters and really focus on who they are as people. It's a tragic story about a terrible tragedy that happened in 1911, and I thought it was very important to tell these people's story. It is based on a true event, and these are real people dramatized, and I felt like it was very important, especially now, to represent these stories.
Thank you, Ms. Roddy. Here we have some of the actors to tell us about how they are feeling with the short period of time they are given.
Yeah, so right now we only have rehearsals 2 times a week and they are from 3:30ish to 5. So it's really scary because we have to learn all of this material in such a short amount of time. So it's hard not only learning the material, but really getting a feel for it and connecting. You have to do a lot of work outside of class, which is good because it keeps us like disciplined because usually we won't do that. But so it's hard for sure.
Yes. Character work for this show is very odd because it's also like ensemble based and reliant upon each other and reacting with each other, so it's weird not being around each other a lot.
I think yes, because I could definitely go deeper, and if we had longer or more rehearsal times, we could go deeper into the character work. But at the same time, it's a challenge, and I really like it because on Broadway, well, okay, in a professional setting, you get only about 2 or 3 weeks total, including tech. So this just kind of gets you prepared, I guess.
It's interesting because the black box gives you much more of a perspective into the actual acting of the thing versus the stage shows mainly focusing on physicality.
I think I like the traditional shows more just because I like being around people and having more time to work on it. So yeah.
I'm pretty excited to perform the show.
Oh, I'm very excited. It's a really dark show, and I'm excited to showcase part of my acting that I don't usually get to showcase.
I am actually. This is my first play, acting-wise, of the year. Super excited.
Thank you guys. We hope to see you all there. I'm Sydney Bradstetter with Bruin TV. Have a good day.
These students are putting so much effort in for their shows, but we can't also forget that high schoolers need to put in effort for work.
How can we balance work and our extracurriculars? The work program, of course. I went around and got interviews to give you information about this very helpful program. As we all know, the need for money as a teenager is there for many reasons, such as personal or wanting to go out with your friends, so most teens are interested in getting jobs. We at Bartlesville High School have a working program which can take 2 hours out of your class day if you have over 10 working hours a week. But what might this take out of your time for extracurriculars and clubs? Most teens are working extreme hours and don't have the time to be involved with clubs or engaged with their school in general. With the program we have at the high school, how might this affect teens in our building, and what benefits does it bring? I have Kirsten Gettings and Christian Ross to help answer some of the questions we all have. How many hours of the week do you work?
I work about 15 hours, roughly.
I work 18 to 20 hours a week.
What is the work program?
The Bruin Employment Skills Program is an opportunity that allows kids to work at least 10 hours per week, and they get 2 academic hours out of their 7 academic hour day here at Bartlesville High School dedicated to work. Now, they don't have to work during those 2 academic hours, but it gives them a buffer, right? If they work late, they can have their first 2 hours, or if they work in the afternoon, they can go start that shift a little bit earlier and get out for 6th and 7th hour.
Do you feel like the hours you work in a week affects the clubs you do?
No, since I work at the place I practice, it's really convenient. I show up a couple hours early, I clock in. When it's time for practice, I clock out. I practice for about an hour and a half and then come back to work.
What clubs do you do?
I'm a part of the Student Standing Strong Club. It's a faith-based organization club, so.
Does that come in the way of your work hours, or does your work come in the way of your...
My internship hours it can, but I'm able to typically just talk with my employer and it gets figured out pretty easily.
How does it help kids who work a lot of hours?
Well, it provides them with the ability to have a little bit more time to work on their academic responsibilities to make sure they don't get behind. Before, we still had kids working, 10, 20, 30, 40 hours, and they weren't getting any type of academic buffer. And so what I found out is, I worked with Ms. Beckley and Mr. Harp, and so that we could accreditate a class that would give them that buffer so that they would have, a better work-life balance and school balance at the end of the day.
As you can see, the work program helps kids who need to work and want to keep up with their clubs and their community with the high school as well. We all need a way to balance work and school, and the work program is the best for that. The extreme hours can weigh on a teen's mental health and engagement with community and peers. Thank you. This is Samara Nooner on Bruin TV. Have an amazing day, Bruins.
Maybe I could look into the work program a little.
You know what else you could look into?
Randomonium! Randomonium has been working hard.
Or hardly working.
Let's take a look at what Andy and Hayden have been up to.
I'm Andrew Ogden.
And I'm Hayden O'Banion.
And this is Randomonium. Best candy.
Okay. Now, do you have any off the top of your head, or should I go first?
Strong outlier. Twizzlers?
Really?
Top 5. Top 3 even.
Top 3? You really?
Dude, they are good.
What's good about them?
Edible plastic. Yum, yum, yum. It's good. Good texture.
He's a sea turtle, guys.
Okay,
it's
flavor.
Confirmed here.
What is yours? What's yours, huh?
Okay. I love the nutty candies, right?
Oh, immediately. I hate peanut butter.
Almond Joys, the almond Hershey's, the peanut M&Ms. Love all those. Crunch bars are great.
Because of my nut allergy? Are you trying to harm me?
Well, now I kind of want to. You said Twizzlers is top 3. I hate Twizzlers.
Are top 3.
They are not top 3.
It's
cherry. They are like
cherry flavor.
the bottom for me.
The bottom?
Those and the really crunchy fruit candies that are in like the quarter dispenser things in stores.
Do you mean runts?
I don't know what they're
They
called.
have names.
I've never seen them
O'Banion. They have
outside of a
names.
vending machine. Not vending machine,
Vending
but
machine,
little
quarter machine. He doesn't know
Yeah.
any names. I've been Andrew Ogden.
And I'm Hayden O'Banion.
And this was
Randomonia.
I really wonder what they get up to the studio nowadays.
Yeah. Well, to end off our show, we have Addison and Garima informing us on Veterans Day.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Addison. I'm Garima with Bruin TV. As some of you may know, Veterans Day is coming up on November 11th. This day is to honor the veterans that courageously fought and protected our country, those who have risked their lives for the safety of our own. Veterans Day always falls on the 11th of November. This signifies the end of World War I, which ended on the 11th month of the 11th day of the 11th hour. In 1919, President Woodrow Wilson declared Armistice Day, now called Veterans Day, as an official holiday that honors the people who fought and lost their lives. Armistice Day was eventually changed to Veterans Day when, at the end of the First World War, there was over 100,000 deaths. Since then, we've reserved this day to honor those who have fought and served for our country.
What surprised me the most was the lack of discipline that changed over the course of 20 years.
What made you decide to serve?
I graduated high school and I wanted to leave Bartlesville. So my proudest moment was my first deployment. I really learned a lot about life and myself and how lucky we are to be here. And I grew up a lot. I learned how to take care of other people and how to consider other people's feelings and how to react quickly. I miss the people, some of the people, and I miss the camaraderie and the teamwork.
What are some lessons you learned during service that you still carry with you today?
Discipline, doing what you're supposed to, even when nobody's looking, teamwork, working hard, being a good example. I wish that more people understood the amount of sacrifice that truly goes into the military.
Don't forget to honor those who served this November 11th.
We hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Afton Rutledge.
And I'm Samara Michelle.
And this was Bruin TV.